Hello, my name is Mark. Today I'm going to discuss about something that happened months ago, and it's called a bully. A bully wins the White House. Uh, let's talk about Donald Trump. As Indonesian, I saw Donald Trump as a person that holds a lot of power, but he used that power to bully people instead of embracing good things for his rival or its opponent. But he always troll, didn't care, and harass people, even on his people on his side, basically the GOP. Uh, Back in 2016 when he faced like Ted Cruz and a lot of people that I already don't didn't care about. And 2025, that he holds the title again as a chief of United States, as a powerful person in the world, the president of the USA. As a nation, I don't know how to feel because as a standpoint for Indonesia, it's good and bad. The bad news that we have a little bit of relationship and then we join BRICS for no reason. And now I don't know about that to be specific. And right now, especially our president, Prabowo, has been banned back in the day. Currently, he been unbanned. So let's talk about this man, the next president of the United States. Oops, sorry, I forgot that this man is not the president, current president. But this man could be the shadow president because how he holds so much power because he is a billionaire and he had more power than president could ever be because money, of course, and his business is basically booming, and he's the one of most richest person on the planet, defeating Jeff Bezos, I believe. But no, let's talk about real president, the real people in power, Donald Trump, Donald J. Trump. To be specific and honest, how this man, the person who always believed that America is going to be trash and be the laughing stock of the world, uh, this man believe. This man believes that America will be a laughing stock because under Kamala or Joe Biden, it's really mind-boggling. And let's see how, in my honest opinion, in my with my eyes open and wide, and listen to his to his opinion about the last president, Joe Biden, and how he thinks that his economy, Joe Biden economy is ass garbage. Think that his economy is gonna change America back to its feet again, changing his economy and the United States to be great, being great again, which is really amazed. I'm amazed how he thinks that way. But uh, here's my reasoning on why this man won again with the bald eagle. How this person wins again, lol. And first reason, the Sniper Elite event. Yes, the Sniper Elite event. Yes, I'm gonna talk about it. This is the simplest thing ever. This man had been almost assassinate two times or three, if we're counting that the other one. I forgot. The first one in live event, I think, when he talks on the outside. I don't know which uh, where it is. The second one is when he golfed, and the third time that it got nowhere, if I remember correctly. The second shot, the first shot especially being remembered as one of the greatest picture ever took place. Yes, the specific picture make internet go wild. Because yeah, to be honest, yeah, it's a good picture how this man stand tall against all odds, against something that president of the United States have been joked about, especially when assassination happened, JFK, and the other one is Abraham Lincoln. Reason number two, Joe Biden himself. Yes, Joe Biden. I think where especially Joe Biden one kind of don't understand because Joe Biden has a lot of tasks when he won the 2020 presidency, especially on economy during COVID and after COVID. He had a lot of tasks fixing economy and just economy in general, but a lot of things that I'm not going to cover. I'm going to pick 2 points why this man Donald Trump win. Number one, the left agenda or the DEI, which I understand for a lot of people, especially on the right, why they hate it, but I don't understand why it got so much hate, especially if we talk about one thing, everybody in United States get the same respect and same just being on the same ground as just being American. But the left agenda thing, I'm going to pick three point where it stands, and 3 point the 3 point will I will be discussing after this. The second one is yeah the economy on why people pick Donald Trump to win again. Okay, okay. Um, because I'm Indonesian, it's going to be hard. Not hard. It's just because we, especially Indonesia, we don't have that kind of picture or just the same kind of cultural thing. But I want to discuss it as Indonesian how I see it, uh, and as I watch America, especially the media, how they perceive these things. Okay, number one, DEI, especially DEI. DEI is the most hated thing in the right because it feels like they trying to paint a picture that the right is bad and the left is being extremist and change the whole perception of like everything must be gay, everything must be transsexual, or everything must be black, everything must be Chinese, Mexican, being Latino, and the media changed that too, especially on movies, television, like the recent, like if I'm giving example, like uh, Ariel, yeah, the Ariel one being black or other thing. I think that's racist, but I don't like it either to be honest because it kind of changed the picture that I saw back when I was Disney, The Mermaid, when I was a little. It just changed the whole thing, which I personally don't like, but I don't think that the actress who played Ariel is not that bad. But the DEI thing is important because it makes everybody feel equal because we make sure that we include everybody because they are American citizen or just being an American basically include everybody, not just white or black as the main character. No, we include everybody. And not just that, especially in stories, we could diversify a lot of point and we could mix it up basically make story more interesting if we only pick one specific genre, we pick white versus black, black versus white, it's gotta get stale and getting boring. And DEI is important, especially on media, like on the television or movies. And in work too, it's really important to make sure that we could have an exchange experience or just talking and having conversation about things that taboo or just being like but we open those. They open those. And it's really important. Yeah, it's important. But if you feel like that's the point, the right take the point as like I don't like it, and you don't give the reason, only just giving it's like an extremist, then you're missing the point. And you can have the conversation of DEI is knowing like people like, hey, choose my pronunciation, like take care of my pronunciation, or this is my pronunciation, this is my pronoun, blah blah blah. Yes, and then I absolutely agree. That's kind of annoying. But the thing is, but DEI is being yourself. Is most important thing to do. That's it. You should have this conversation openly. If you feel like you don't know what is this, and you feel like you kind of don't like it, talk to these people who are in DEI. They can explain you probably very good and kind if you ask them very nicely. But the right one, so and here we are. Second, immigration. Okay, the immigration one. It's kind of pointless to be honest because immigration is important for America itself because it helps your economy, it helps your people to run things, especially the big business and small business too. But I see the point about hey, how about real American didn't get a job, which is yes, of course we can talk about those, but I always look at the government how they cannot evaluate real American or just helping a real American to get this job or just studying, but help with studying. But I saw it with when they said ban books in Florida, especially with uh, the government, the scientists about banning books, which is it's happening in Florida, but I don't know for the rest of the states that they should ban books or not. Uh, for just a gay book or just whatever LGBTQ plus books, which is very uh, annoying to be honest because you basically banning a story or just whatever their experience put in a book. Number one issue or just the number one thing you could do is just ignore it. Simple as that. But uh, we are going back to immigration one. Immigration is really important. I understand why you think that they taking their jobs. Shout out to South Park. But the thing, no, they're not taking your jobs. But the government itself, they're not preparing or just they're not doing something for you people. Make sure you have this job. They're not preparing for anything. School is important. Immigration is only helping makes you evaluate yourself to make sure you do very good. But you see this as bad point, then you are missing out, nothing and you're wrong. Immigration is important. It's just the government they're not helping you or just they not have to evaluate the position to make sure that only immigrant can evaluate you, but instead they helping you and then you as a American think that they are taking your job, taking your things, your belongings to them. But it is what it is. But I will say that I hope Trump taking this seriously about uh, ousting the immigrant. If not, then I don't know. We'll see. The number three, women's sport. Okay, then the women's sport one is really interesting, isn't it? Because as you see, this girl right here is a woman. Is from Algeria, and Algeria is in Africa, and Africa mostly did not accept any LGBTQ rights. And I don't understand why, like people like Logan Paul, J.K. Rowling, and Elon think this girl is a man. She had so much power because she had a man's gene, which is you say that she received it or whatever, and then oh yeah, by the way, she got banned at that tournament in Russia, which is like the Russian. You trust the Russian, only Russian as your source. It's pretty wild to see. But for the women's sport, things like this can happen because male or female can have male or female genes. Male can have female genes. Female can have male genes. It is happened, and it is rare, especially for male earning female genes. It's a syndrome, Sawyer syndrome. But for female, it could happen basically. And I understand why you're mad, but I don't understand why you're getting this mad. This happens, man. This could happen. It's tiny percentage of it, but it could happen. My friends at school, back in high school, I think, have like a mustache. A girl have a lot of mustache, even though she is a woman. That they have genes like that. Uh, uh, like the wolf man of the wolf girl. Like that in circus they have like a beard, which is really it. I mean, it's not related, I think, but I thought it could we could see that as it could happen to women that having like genetically having a male genes, but it is what it is. Reasons you chose Donald Trump because he can maybe fix women's sport. I think that's some weird things to say because how many of y'all watch women's sport in the last decade? If we really care about women's sport, maybe women's sport will be having a huge number. Basketball maybe higher. Maybe women football could be up there. Like NFL's women could be there, or any other sport. But only sport that you like, especially for women, probably volleyball or the Olympic, probably. Which is understandable, but if you care about women's sport, you should watch every women's sport. But hey, let's move on. Okay, and final one, reproductive rights. Okay, as an Indonesian, I don't have any say because it is a taboo and it's a ban in Indonesia to have an abortion. But let's talk about a broader picture of reproductive rights. So for the women one, for the women's side and the men's side, a man, I'm going to say this, a man cannot have the decision for a woman body, blank period. But if men and women are consent, have a consent, two of them, both parties have consent to have a kid, to have a child, then it's okay. If a man and a woman have consent to have a sexual intercourse or a sexual relationship, and then the man or just the woman knows that she's getting pregnant and the man doesn't want to have kids because of certain situation, stop and then I forgot. I backtrack. The man have certain situation and then the woman still want to have kids. You should have conversation. Have this conversation. Let's stop calling this dad a deadbeat. Number one, you should talk about that. Number two, if the man wants kid but the woman doesn't, we should stop. We should call it same as man. That woman is a deadbeat woman. Oh no, I'm just kidding. We should do the same thing. Let's stop having this pointing thing about deadbeat or just this woman is didn't care or blah 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 whatever would call it. But let's call it what it is. Okay, let's have it. Let's start this conversation about man and woman, about the woman didn't want to have kids, the man want to have kids, and have support the woman instead of and attack this man for uh, forcing the woman to have kids. Stop if it's in the realm of extreme, then yes, you can blame the man. But it's not, stop blaming the man. But for the same exact reason, for the man, they want have they don't want not didn't want don't want to have kids, and the female still pursuing, forcing the man to have kids to make sure that he paid it. Stop calling that man the deadbeat dad because of certain situation and condition. Let's let's have conversation about that. Make sure that both sides must have something to the table before they do the dates. But not but. So we get back to this man and woman having a kid. At certain situation, a mother can have a problem when uh, delivering a baby. It could happen. Could affect the whole entire family when it happens. And I'm going to say that doctor have the right of make sure that the mother and the baby deliver safely. But in the certain situation that the mother cannot deliver a child, it's up to the doctor, not the government. So abortion is important for that kind of extreme. And I don't want to forget about the R word, the essay, the insect, or extreme situation in this case. I don't want to forget about those. But for the certain man and female already consent and wanting to have a kid, if that if the mother of that child having a bad disease where it could harm the baby and the mom, at this point the doctor have to make the right decision to make sure that one of them is they One of them is alive. So that's it. That's my only thing that I want to say, that for this reproductive right, it's really important because this type of cases is really rare, but it happened for amount of reason and for amount of time. It happened in America right now, and it happened already. I don't forget who the girl was, but it happened. She had a condition, and the doctor cannot do anything because the government not allowing them to take care of this girl, and then she died. So yeah, that's it. But if you pick the point of just religion, and you said that killing their babies, then you only look the small picture, not the bigger picture. Okay, the economy one. Economy one is really interesting because when Trump on his first term, he did great. No doubt about that. He really doing great. Economy is doing great, but jobs, employment, it was decent. But around his final term, on his first term during COVID, employment down. He could have changed this, especially, but he didn't. So Biden have to pick that up and change things to make sure that the employment goes back. For the economic growth, same as uh, the employment one, Trump did great on his first term, but during COVID, his economic goes down, and Biden have to pick that up again, but it doesn't doing well, even though he's trying his best and he's paying a lot of things, especially because the certain things. Okay, number one, what is it called? Inflation. Inflation happened during COVID. Basically, you bought a lot of things. If if Trump handled this well, inflation could maybe not grow as much as of today. Maybe the prices of eggs or what is it, whatever it is, not going up. But because of COVID, people going home or just staying home, not doing anything. Business have to readjust their plan for working from home. A lot of businesses, a lot of sector have to do that. Everybody, and they have to follow strict rules, which some mega clearly didn't care about, and they get COVID. And Biden have to take a step back and listening to this to to the healthcare provider, and not healthcare provider, I mean the governing body of healthcare of the the governing body of healthcare. They have he have to he had to listen and then change the plans to make sure that economy grow back, but at the same time prices went up because of certain export and import too. In that way, so maybe the right wing, the the right wing, the left wing, both of them, especially the younger generation, feels like Biden failed, which is understandable, but it's not his fault. He's trying his best and follow whatever the economic, the bureau, especially the Bureau of Economy, just government of economic think that he had to follow this type of guidelines to make sure that at least Americans, all Americans can survive. Prices kind of went up, but for those who thinks that That's it. No, price gouging happens, especially the same price but low amount of things. Chips like Doritos, like it had full of air, but inside it's just tiny teeny of Doritos, and its price like $4. Should be like that bag should be like $2-3 or $1 if it makes sense, but it didn't happen. So yeah, that's why Biden lose. The economy didn't grow, even though the economy went back. Just take a step back and trying to juggle with how things going with the world too. But clearly, most people didn't care about this, and they just feel like they need to change the president to make sure that economy goes back. Reason number three, putting trust and beliefs on Joe, Henry, no, Rogan, and then Ross, and many more. I'm gonna put that not quote. What is it? Whatever it called. I forgot. Millionaire slash billionaire. Yes. Remember that people said don't trust or just don't follow how celebrity works, or just celebrity follow celebrity, just in a sentence. But people follow and listen to these podcasters and these billionaires and millionaires on how they should vote for Trump because of certain things, maybe economy or just the agenda. It's more good instead of trying to do research and listen to more news. Even though news is bad, but at least you listen to it so you can compare. But you only listen to one thing that you can really trust and you really like. Especially Joe Rogan, the younger generation look at Aiden Ross, and especially with Donald Trump, they did the fruit. And I want to point that the Trump team is really good at doing that. I want to give a clap and give a shout out to the Trump's team, for looking out for the younger generation, which the Democrat should do, but they didn't, which is why they lost. The Karadakov, yes, the OnlyFans model said that she would give a choice or just give his what is it give Donald Trump a pass basically to win the presidential presidential. What am I saying? Next, the Hogan, yeah, brother, yeah, the man who got booed this Monday, last Monday, and then the Mr. Yaps himself, Dana White. All of these people are really interesting, if I'm being honest. Especially Dana said said something during interview podcast that he said that uh, if the Donald Trump win, nothing happened, and he will do just fine, or just he's going back to the job and doing regular things. And said that if the the Democrat one, he just do the same thing, but no, it's the reverse. Oh, I'm sorry. If like MAGA won, and then people will be riot, or just Donald Trump win and everybody riot. It didn't happen. It didn't happen on January 6th, but forget the January 6th happened 2021. I don't know. But hey, if you support Dana White, your wife, Peter. There's number four. The character, the same stick, different gimmick. They both same, by the way. Charlie Kirk for MAGA. Just I don't know what he is. I really don't care, but he kind of been the face of the if we talk about WWE picture for all the roster, the mega roster is be probably on the front. The woman, the feminist of the right wing, especially for mega, uh, something I forgot her name. I really don't care. The face of the racist. I don't care who this guy is. I really don't care. But I know he's a racist, and he got docs, which is awesome. And two of them are Russia sympathizer, Tim Cass and Taco Carlson. Good. We're trusting the enemy. And number five, no, number six. His staff, or the current staff, Laura Ruber. Is he on staff? On Trump stuff? No, I think we just she's just been there. I guess the Mrs. Conspiracy Theory. All of these are the same. To be honest, they have the same character, but their gimmick is different. The gimmick is this just a woman and a man, a racist, another racist, especially Steve Bannon, and Russian sympathizer. That's it. That's why they won. All of them are bigoted. Bigot. Okay, and finally, I want to say that United States, you are a laughing stock, and you will be for the next 4 years. I would say that Donald Trump is an idiot, and always going to be an idiot because that man cannot stand on business. Remember when he on his first term, he did the same way to the tariffs, and then he retracted that. If he did again, makes him look like an idiot even more, close to being the I'm going to say the art word in just hopping on trends. He said his GOP colleague said that they're going to ban TikTok, and he did. He didn't want to do it because he got 14 million, I think, followers, and he's a troll. I don't know what he's going to say, especially with he's going to buy Canada, invade Greenland, and do a bunch of BS that I really don't know. Especially, I want to say for you, Americans who voted for Trump, you are an idiot because you think that this man's going to change your view on economy, gonna change economy for better. Is it though? I don't know. He had billionaire friends, and especially the billionaire friends that said that he's going to take some immigrant to help their business. And the mega mad at Elon and Vivek Ramaswamy, and just look at, oh my god, you see what he's doing? He's going to get a pass. And my guy really really mad and said that, hey, why not um, hiring American? And he said that Elon said, oh, Elon or Vivek, I forgot that you need to go to school again, which is the Department of Education has been bombarded, and then is they going to reform or just take away a lot of the budget or whatever. Make sure that American cannot go to these businesses or this company, and you know that leopard's gonna eat your face, and that happened. So America, now you're the face of idiocracy, a bunch of idiots who thinks they know their stuff. And believe this man is going to change America again, back to number one. But the only thing that he saw, that billionaire Elon Musk going to charge the front, make sure that his business is going to boom, he's going to get more money, and you don't, and he's going to hire H-1B visa is for just immigrant, not with special needs or just special talent. The other one I forgot. It's going to rip you off, and the face of this man is going to enjoy that, and you have to do a lot of hard work. Remember, Elon said that it's going to be hardship. Remember on that Twitter space before the election, he said that uh, the economy is not going to change that easily, if I'm being honest. But if you have a billionaire in charge of government, of Department of Government Efficiency, a new governing body, and it's going to remove unnecessary governing body, it's going too hard for you people because this are governing body is really important. Even though you don't know what their function is, they're really important. Yeah, in America, you're an idiot and you're going to enjoy them. As Democrats who voted for Kamala have to prepare as well too, because they're American too. They have to prepare for the worst, and they will do that, and they're going to have an experience of a lifetime where they have surrounded themselves with a lot of community that accept them. They will have a leeway to a decent life, while you not preparing for anything worse right now. Hopefully, yeah, I'm going to say for Democrats, hopefully they have a plan to make sure that they don't have a difficult time. But for with the MAGA, I don't know. Currently, it's really, really weird in the MAGA's world. And I saw, not saw, just saw the uh, image or video, just saw the thumbnail, uh, the Trump talking to Obama, which is awesome. Yeah, that's it. That's my PowerPoint. Hope you enjoy. Please subscribe. Thank you. Goodbye.